The Aviation Matters bring you all the latest information and events across the country under the Honorable Minister of Aviation on executives, policies, projects, and everything that's related to the aviation transportation industry. Stay tuned.
In this episode, we'll take a look at two important airports in Nigeria. One is for being the nation's capital airport, that is Nnamdi Azikiwe International Airport, Abuja. And the other is Malam Aminu Kano International Airport in Kano, which is for its historical to the aviation in the country. Nnamdi Azikiwe International Airport is the prime international airport of the capital city of Nigeria, Abuja. Situated in the Federal Capital Territory, Nigeria, it is located 40 kilometers from Abuja. Named after the first president of Nigeria, Dr. Nnamdi Azikiwe.
Abuja Airport came into existence in 1982 when it was first commissioned. Then it was run in the all domestic terminal now, where we have the cargo, the Hajj, and the VIP protocols. So eventually operations now moved to the present position here, where we have Terminal B and Terminal D. Then we had Terminal C, which was all international. But by 2018, this edifice was commissioned by Mr. President. And thereby this international terminal came into existence during this period.
The airport has 4 terminals: domestic terminal, international terminal, general aviation terminal, and cargo terminal. The new international terminal was officially opened by President Muhammadu Buhari on December 20th, 2018, which was constructed by China Civil Engineering Construction Cooperation, CCECC. The terminals are a 3-minute walk from each other. According to a record released by the Federal Airport Authority by Nigeria, Nnamdi Azikiwe International Airport has recorded the highest domestic passenger traffic in the first half of 2021.
We have the terminal buildings, we have the runway, we have the aprons, we have the access roads. They are all managed by firm. You cannot run an international airport without the airlines. Both domestic, we cannot run. There's a domestic section where we have domestic airlines and we have domestic terminal managers. Then international airport here, you cannot run international airport without the custom, immigration, quarantine, those are all facilities, agencies that you find all over the world in an international airport.
It revealed that Abuja Airport recorded the highest in domestic arrivals and departures. According to the report, NAIA recorded 1,974,249 out of a total record of 5,513,098 as domestic arrivals and 1,11,705 out of a total record of 3,278,005 as domestic departure in the country. It ranked NAIA as second in terms of passengers, international arrivals, and international departures. Also, the report has it that NAIA recorded 225,985 as passengers, international arrivals, out of a total of 907,722 and 247,422 as passengers, international departure out of 989,404.
We, as much as possible, try to make our passengers friendly. This is a friendly airport, and we try to provide all the things that passengers are needed to make their movement worthwhile, from the car park to boarding, then from arrival to their buses. We ensure that we make them worthwhile. Federal Airport Authority of Nigeria is the airport operator. We are in charge of all facilities and we ensure that facilitation is smooth in the airport. But it does not operate in isolation. with other agencies that make up operations worldwide in the airport.
National passengers coming into the country are made to observe all COVID-19 protocols as directed by the Presidential Committee on COVID-19, of which some spoke on the experiences coming into the country.
I'm in Nigeria. I'm just coming back to Nigeria. I think we have progressed. Everything is working well.
I'm coming from Washington, D.C. I think on the paperwork, it's really smooth. The immigration, this is the second time I'm entering Nigeria, and both times it's been really smooth. The airport process is really, really quick. I'm quite impressed. In their services so far as the airport is concerned, I think it was absolutely fine.
I'm coming from New Delhi, India. Experience at International Airport, New Delhi. Actually, they sent, I was on business visa. So I reached around 5 hours before the time of the flight. And they took my visa and all. They sent to Abuja immigration. They allow me to go. I saw them all the documentation, all the notices which I received from Nigerian High Commission, India, and I got from Indian High Commission, Nigeria. I saw the all circulars. So that was the problem I faced. After that, everything was very smooth.
Actually, they are improving, they are well organized, they are doing the best, and indeed, this is an international standard. I believe that it is going forward. I don't think they are left behind. They are truly improving, because I have been a regular visitor of the airport for many years. The government, they have put all the mechanisms in place to make us passengers as comfortable as possible, and we want them to do more for our own welfare and well-being.
2020, Nnamdi Azikiwe International Airport, NAIA, Abuja received the 2020 Airport Service Quality ASQ award from the Airports Council International. The award went to NAIA as the best airport by size and region, and recorded between 5 million and 15 million passengers per year in Africa. According to the airport manager, the airport has been evaluated based on its performance in terms of quality service.
By 2020, the airport was able to receive the Airport Service Quality Awards. You can see it there. These are assessments done by passengers online. You know, from time to time, our officers go with laptops and meet our customers to signify their experiences in the airport, which they indicate on the online, and it immediately goes to Montreal, Canada, where we have been assigned. So as at last year, Abuja Airport was able to receive the ASQ, that is Airport Service Quality Award, which means that our passengers, appreciate us as much as we also appreciate them. The airport is growing over the years, and you should expect that a lot of challenges come up. But by the grace of God, they are well, we are able to summon. We have the land in the land area. We are now building a car park, multi-story park. But for now, we have the challenge of the car parks, where over the years vehicular movement in the airport have increased, and we have that challenge of where to park them. So by the grace of God, if the multi-story buildings are completed, we'll be able to accommodate more, and we're also we'll be able to generate more funds for the airport.
The history of the aviation industry in Nigeria cannot be mentioned without having Malam Aminu Kano International Airport in mind. It is the main airport serving northern Nigeria and was named after politician Aminu Kano, who was a highly respected Nigerian politician, reformist, and teacher. He worked vigorously in support of democratization, women's empowerment, and freedom of speech. Malam Aminu Kano International Airport is the oldest airport in Nigeria.
Kano was the beginning of the civil aviation in Nigeria. Makia is the oldest among all the airports in Nigeria. The first flight that landed in Nigeria first landed in Makia. That was about in 1922. And thereafter, operation started in 1936. That was the time the airport was built.
Kano State is one of the 36 states of Nigeria located in the northern region of the country. As of the most recent national census in 2006, Kano State is the most populous in Nigeria. The recent official estimates taken in 2016 by the National Bureau of Statistics has it that Kano State was still the largest state by population in Nigeria. It had its first aircraft landed in Nigeria in Kano in 1922, with operations starting in 1936. In the first decades of operation, it became an important fuel stop for airlines flying long-haul services between Europe and Africa. The airport serves both civilian and military flights. Runway 0624 is mainly used for civilian flights, while runway 0523 primary services the Nigerian Air Force Base at the south side. Runway 0523 was in use for all operations when the main runway was rehabilitated at the beginning of the 21st century. The terminal facilities lie between the two runways. The main terminal with the control tower serves international flights.
Currently, we have two runways. That is, one is runway 06 and then 24. Then the other one is runway 0523. And then this runway is purely for daily operations, but the other one is being used by military. Still, is for Makia. It's not military runway. And then we have terminal building, we have international terminal, we have domestic terminal, and then we have where you are now is domestic terminal.
Aviation Kano International Airport has a lot of facilities within and outside the airport. Even as a Federal Airport Authority of Nigeria, FAN is a service organization statutorily charged to manage all commercial airports in Nigeria and provide service to both passenger and cargo airlines. The airport manager talks more on his relationship with the airline operators.
The relationship is very cordial because our passenger, we give them whatever they want, just like we provide internet facilities like Wi-Fi so that they can sit and then log. And then in the check-in counter, we have that good relationship with the airlines to ensure that they don't delay them when they come to at least collect their boarding pass. And then we also ensure that our toilets are kept clean so that they don't produce unpleasant odor so that they will not complain. And then we also ensure that the environment is chill. The ACs are working so that the place is not always being hot. And then we also provide comfortable seat for passengers so that they don't. We also have VIP that whoever has money among the passengers that can just sit and then be comfortable. We render a lot of services. We have security at respective beats. Then we have medical handles staff and non-staff that are sick. Whenever somebody falls sick, then medical handles. The medical department is well equipped, so we don't have any issue. Then we also have corporate affairs that handles our customers, though they are registers. Then we have Servicom. Servicom also in turns ensure that our environment are kept clean so that people will not even complain. International operation, we have about 7 flights in a week. And then, in a day they don't come at a time. But at times we handle full flights at the same time. But presently we handle 7 flights for international operations. And then domestic, we have about 5 flights that operates on daily basis, every day. That one is on daily basis.
Nevertheless, Kano is a huge commercial city founded on the trade of the ancient Sahara routes, and it's in the center of a major agricultural region where cotton, cattle, and about half of Nigeria's peanuts are raised. To this end, the manager identifies business opportunities within the airport.
We have a lot of outlet for business opportunities. We have land. We always invite people to come and build hotels. We always invite people to come and build hangar. Hangar, since we have a lot of aircraft in the country, they normally go overseas for servicing. And the most of the aircraft you see that's 737. And by the time they establish the hangar, when those aircraft are due for servicing, they can just come here, service the aircraft at cheaper rate than going abroad that spend a lot of money accommodation for. But when here, they spend just small amount of money and then get what they're looking for. And then tourism, recreational area, we also have all this ample opportunity for our investors.
Passengers have nothing to worry about, as the airport operators said everything is in place to ensure the airport is well secured and facilities in place to checkmate the spread of coronavirus.
COVID-19, I know, is a global issue, and it's something that almost affects, I can say, almost everybody. We have facilities in place, and then we have protocol and procedure in place. Whoever comes to the airport must follow protocol procedures. We have in place, we have a thermal camera that normally takes a temperature. Whoever is traveling has to undergo or coming through the thermal camera. Then we have a sanitizer dispenser, then mounted on wall. Then you must have to use it. Then we have markings. When you get to the terminal, you went to the domestic terminal, and then you've gone to international terminal. You have markings, flow marking on the floor. That is at the space of 1.5 or 2 meters, so that there wouldn't be any community transmission or other distance. So COVID-19, we follow the protocol, and then wearing of face masks, social distances or physical distances are all being observed.
While encouraging investors to come to Kano Airport for business, the manager also talks about some challenges that need to urgently be looked into at the airport to expand its scope and business opportunities.
When you look at, there's no airport that does not have its own related problem. Good news for investors is that you can see, you've seen it for yourself. We have ultra-modern terminal that is equipped with modern facilities that can compete any airport in the world. Let them come. We have almost everything. Then our runway is well equipped, well lighted. Then we've been handling flight on technical issue, whether as a result of fueling, as a result of mechanical issues. So they can come. Our airport is free. We have facilities that can accommodate them, that can handle them without any issue. We have a lot of agencies that work. We have NAMA, we have LIMED, we have NC. Then that is government agencies. We have other agencies like Customs, Immigration, Civil Defense, SSS. Then we have airlines. As far as this airport is concerned, Aviation the management of Abuja and Kano International Airport, along with other agencies that are working in the airport, we work as a team to ensure that we achieve the desired results.
One of the airline operators shared his experience with the team.
I know they are trying their best. The PAN are trying their best. But I want them to add more airports to see that their departure hall is cooling down and the passengers are always responsible for that.
This airport is a historic, not only a gateway, but also a historic airport in the whole of Africa. I'm sure you are aware that it's the very first airport in the whole of African continent. So considering its history and its importance and the fact that it's situated here in the capital city, I mean the commercial city of Kano, which is basically a sub-Saharan African city, it's an important gateway to the commercial nerve center of northern Nigeria as well as Nigeria. So it's important that this airport now experience modernization. Very happy to say that I've seen the new extension. It's modernized, but not only that, the effort by the Aviation Ministry to concession the airport so that private sector can come in and inject efficiency and capacity as well as modern facilities for this airport is going on right now. So it's a welcome development, but we're looking forward to complete modernization of this airport in terms of facilities, in terms of technology, in terms of handling capability, in terms of even staff training, in terms of the way the people work.
Even though there are more things to be done, but I think I have seen improvement. I can see some improvement, a lot of improvement.
The new international terminal at the airport has since been completed by the administration of Senator Hadi Sirika, which will soon be commissioned by President Muhammadu Buhari for operational use.